Peace be unto this house.
Which piece? Fire you. Which piece?
See the case?
Where you see that piece?
Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Bella and this is Bella's Perfume Diaries. If this is your first time stumbling on this channel, Perfume Diaries is a series where we talk about perfumes, a sprinkle of beauty and lifestyle. So if this is the kind of content you like, please click that subscribe button and join the family. And if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. Thank you for tuning in once again. No Buy 2024 has landed me 5 hauls already. 2024 has already come to an end, so let's just scrap this no buy and move it to 2025. So we are moving our no buy to 2025. So I'm going to be talking about all the fragrances that I got from the last haul to this point. So if you want to know the new additions to my collection, which ones will stay and which ones will go, my ratings on all these fragrances, then keep watching. As usual, let's start with the niche and then we'll now go to the designers, and the Middle Eastern would be the last. And the first one on this niche category is Creed Carmina. If you watch my wish list 2024, you know that I had this on my wish list. First of all, I got this at a very good deal. Like, I got this at a steal. Most of the fragrances I got here, I got them at a steal. And guys, I could not say no. I could not say no to this fragrance because I first of all got it in an oil form. And I was like, I need to get a full bottle. Like, I need to get a full bottle ASAP. This is a beautiful purple cherry scent. Like, it doesn't smell like your typical cherries. It's just very sophisticated, very feminine, like femme fatale. I'm so happy that I have this in my collection. And I'm happy that I fulfilled my 2024 wish list at least. I'm not just buying away. If I'm rating this one, I would give it a 10 out of 10. Longevity, projection, the scent, packaging, everything is a 10 out of 10. And I think this is my second Creed fragrance. I would love to get the Creed for her, but I really, really love Creed Carmina. Now, the next one, which I have done a full review already on my channel, is One Umbrella for Two by Florico. Guys, I've wanted this fragrance for the longest time. I never even thought that I would actually get my hands on this fragrance because it is so scarce in Nigeria, like so scarce. When I saw this fragrance, I rushed to grab it and I'm so happy I did. But this is a beautiful, comforting rice scent with blueberry muffins and tea. It's such an amazing scent. 10 out of 10 for this one. One Umbrella for Two by Florico. Now, the next one, which Prissy talked about countless times and I really wanted to try out, is Louis Rouge from Christian Louboutin. This is worth all the hype. This fragrance gives me soft girl in her soft girl era. I've done a full review on this fragrance already. I'll link it up here. You can go ahead and binge watch. I'm sure my subscribers were just seeing me dropping single reviews on fragrances that they are not really familiar with and they're like, what's going on here? They were trying to add one or two. Are you sure you're not getting more fragrances in your collection? There was a cut. I have new fragrances in my collection and Louis Rouge is one of it. It's like this very soft, comforting, enveloping scent that has cardamom, it has tea, it has a little bit of powderiness. It's such a gorgeous scent. I absolutely love this. 10 out of 10 for this. And look at that packaging. A lady's heel on a globe, so it's giving me girls around the world and all that, and I really, really love it. So that's Louis Rouge from Christian Louboutin. 10 out of 10 for me. Now, the next one I'll be talking about is Rouge Smoking from BDK. I've been adding it on my wish list almost every year, and finally I have it in my collection. This is a gorgeous, mature, comforting, enveloping, sexy cherry scent. Just imagine yourself covered up in a cashmere sweater under a duvet, sipping some latte. That's what this fragrance is giving me. It's just very comforting, very enveloping. I don't know why they call it Rouge Smoking because it's not a smoky scent. It's just a very soft, pretty, sexy, enveloping scent that I really, really love. If I'm rating this, I'll rate it a 9 out of 10. It's an absolutely gorgeous scent that I love to wear on rainy days because it just gives me this comforting feel. So that's Rouge Smoking from BDK Perfumes. Now, next on the list is Parfait Soir from BDK Perfumes. It has the notes of quince in it. So it's like a very fresh, bubbly, zesty, fruity scent. It smells fruity but classy in a way. It's giving me that kind of classy Coco Chanel Coco Mademoiselle vibes, except the patchouli. But it gives me that very bright, girly scent. It's such an amazing scent. I really, really love this. This I would give it an 8.5 over 10. It's like this very pretty, girly scent that I feel would be perfect in the heat, in summer. It's just absolutely gorgeous. That is Passe Soir from BDK Perfumes. Now, the last one, which I'm not so sure if this is niche or not, this is Clean Reserve Skin. So I wanted to try this and Sparkling Sugar. I've wanted to try those two fragrances. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to get Sparkling Sugar, but this Clean Reserve Skin has been hyped a lot, and I really wanted to know what it smells like. When I was reading about it, I saw a lot of people compare this to Kayali's Musk, and guys, this fragrance smells very similar to Kayali's Musk. It's giving me that clean girl scent with a little bit of fruitiness. It's described as floral musk, so it's like a very clean, fruity scent. I love to wear this fragrance to the gym. If you watch my last vlog, I featured this fragrance when I wore it to the gym, and I really love the way this fragrance makes me feel at the gym. It's just very light and airy. It's like your skin but better kind of scent. If you need that fragrance that is not doing too much but at the same time would make you smell very pretty, if you are allergic to fragrances and you don't need anything overpowering, if you need fragrances that you can wear to the gym, this is perfect for you. If I'm rating this, I'll give it like a 7.5 over 10. It serves its purpose, but it's not groundbreaking. So that's Clean Reserve Skin. Now, those are the new niche fragrance additions in my collection. Let's go over to my designer. The first one I'll be talking about is All of Me from Narciso Rodriguez. I got this fragrance because Kamsi Namani hyped it up. This to me is a floral musky scent. Narciso does musk in the best way possible. This is like a pretty floral scent with this very classy musk that gives it this kind of clean girl aesthetic. So it's like pretty clean girl. It's also very mature, I would say. It's not like your juvenile scent. It's very mature, it's very girly, very prim and proper. It's like a pretty girl scent. That's the best way I can describe this. If I'm rating this, I'll give it like a 7.5 over 10. If you need a nice feminine signature scent, this would be perfect for you. So that's All of Me by Narciso Rodriguez. Now the next one, still from Narciso Rodriguez, is Musk Nude. I have the Musk Noir Rose and I really love that scent. So I thought to try this one. I love the uniqueness this one brings. This one reminds me of Wedding Silk Santal, but added with a little bit of greenness. It's just very pretty. Like, is it a pretty sensual floral scent? It literally smells like the color nude. It's so pretty, so calm, so sexy. I smell a little bit of greenness in this fragrance, which I absolutely love because it adds that kick to the fragrance. It's like almost brings it to life. So it's very sensual, it's unique, it's sexy, it's feminine. I love this. I even love this a little more than the Musk Noir Rose. So if I'm rating this fragrance 8.5 over 10, I really, really love this. So this is Musk Nude from Narciso Rodriguez. Now we'll be going to our Kayali's. I've done a video on these fragrances already, but let me just quickly run through them. So this is the Kayali's Vacation Set. You have Maui in a bottle, Sweet Banana 37, which is a very sweet, creamy banana scent. Smelling this now, I think this has macerated into a gorgeous sweet bananas. Now I can smell that sweetness more. So beautiful. I wish Mona can get a big bottle of this fragrance. This was my second favorite from the bunch. I really love the way this one was created. See, I love the way this has macerated. Now I can smell this banana smoothies with chocolate. Mona, please, we need a big bottle. If I'm rating this Maui, 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. It's so pretty. I love this. So this is Maui in a bottle. And the next one is Maldives in a bottle, Ilang Coco 20. So this one gives me guavas. It gives me like this spicy guavas with spicy coconuts, like the brown part of the coconut. Such a classic tropical scent. I'm going to rate Maldives a 9 out of 10. And then the next one is Marrakesh in a bottle, Orange Blossom 27. So this one is spicy orange blossom. The orange blossom in this fragrance reminds me of the orange blossom in Love Don't Be Shy by Kilian, Antam Go by Latafa, all of them in that line. But then it has this spiciness that is mixed together. This one, I'm going to rate it like a 7.5 over 10. It's a beautiful scent, but you know me, I'm not a fan of that Love Don't Be Shy DNA. And then the last one, which is my favorite, Capri in a Bottle Lemon Sugar 14. Oh, guys, this one gets me every single time. This is sugar mixed with lemons. The sugar overtakes the lemons. This to me is more like this grainy sugar with the lemons mixed together, but I get more of sugar than lemons. Everything just mixes together to create this very sexy, very sweet, intoxicating scent. I'm giving this a 10 out of 10. I need a big bottle of this. This and Maui definitely need big bottles of these fragrances. So Bona, please come up with big bottles because these fragrances are absolutely stunning. So that's Capri in a Bottle Lemon Sugar 14 from Kayali. So those are the Kayali vacation sets. If you're planning on having a vacation or you're planning a trip with your girls and you need the perfect vacation scent, you can try any of these fragrances. Next one, which is one that I've done a single review already on my channel, is Eilish number 3. Eilish number 3 took me by surprise because I was not expecting what I get from this fragrance. This fragrance smells fresh, but then there's a little bit of sweetness, there's some florals in there, there's some fruitiness in there, but it's mostly fresh. It's like fresh fruity florals, and then you start to get the smell of Christmas trees. Yep, I know your mind is all over the place. I did a proper detailed review on this. You can check it out. It smells very bright, very refreshing, very happy. It literally smells like a happy scent. If I'm rating this fragrance, I'm going to rate it a 9 over 10. I really love it. I love the fact that it makes me smell very butty-ish. So that's Eilish number 3 by Billie Eilish. Now I'm going to be going to 2 fragrances that I got in my collection from a Nigerian brand, Yewa Secrets. I think I've done a single review on these fragrances already. I don't know if they're going to drop before this video or after. I got their 4 new releases, but these were the 2 I got in big bottles. The other ones I got them in sample sizes. I did a review on all those fragrances. Just wait for the review, it's coming up very soon. I think this her new collection is inspired by cities all over the world, and I just love it. This is number 1 and it is inspired by Lagos, Nigeria. This one is giving me spicy dark rose. It smells very rich, very sexy. If I'm rating this, I would rate it a 9.5 over 10. It is that stunning. I really love it. It's giving niche quality. And then the next one, which is my favorite from the bunch. If I'm telling you guys this now, it's not going to be a surprise when the video drops. But anyway, this is my favorite from the bunch, and this is 55. This one is strawberry, salted espresso, and iced vanilla cream. I love this fragrance. It's giving me salted espresso ice cream. It's giving me this ice cream scent with strawberry flavors. That's literally how this fragrance smells. It smells very realistic. I'm so mind blown that this is a Nigerian brand. Like, this was created by a Nigerian brand. These 2 fragrances can compete with your high-end niche fragrances. They are just that good. So that is 55 and number 1 from Yewa Secret. If I'm rating this 10 out of 10, I should give this a 10 out of 10 too. So they are both 10 out of 10s for me. Now the next ones I got, which I have done a review already on my channel, is Tokemakiwa perfumes. I have the Dive, the Intense, and the Vogue. So this Vogue is like this fruity, feminine, sultry, sexy fragrance. If you're looking for the perfect sexy date night scent, I would recommend this. If I'm rating this, I'll rate it like a 6.5 over 10. While Intense is that bold, beautiful, confident oud scent. If you need a statement fragrance, if you're an oud lover and you need the perfect oud scent, this is perfect for you. Like, you can get all the tea on these fragrances. I'll link the video up here. If I'm rating this, I'll give it like a 7 over 10 because I love that it has that punch, that kick. So that's Intense from Tokemakiwa. And then the last one is Dive. This is your fresh floral fruity fragrance that literally smells like the inside of a ripe juicy guavas. This one is giving pretty girls, giving versatile, dumb rich kind of fragrance. If I'm rating this, I'm going to rate this one a 7.5 over 10. So that's Dive from Tokemakiwa. Now that we've talked about all our designer and Nigerian made fragrances, let's dive into our Arabian perfumes. So the first Arabian fragrance that I discovered that I absolutely love is Kofi Lowak, the coffee collection from Fragrance World. I tried 3 from this house. The Kawa, the caramel one, I can't remember what the name is. This was my favorite from the bunch. This one smells like dark roasted coffee beans. It's just so dark and rich. I really love this. You guys know I'm a coffee fragrance lover, so I love the fact that this was done very dark, rich, just the perfect coffee scent that I love. And I love to pair this with like a milky fragrance. My favorite layering combo with this is with eclair, because it just gives that contrast of milk and coffee. So scrumptious, so delicious. If I'm rating this, I'll rate it like a 9.5 over 10. I really love it that much. Even though most of the times I don't like to wear it alone, I love to pair it with maybe my sweeter gourmands or my milky gourmands. But this is an amazing scent that is perfect as a base. So that's Kopi Lowak from Fragrance World. Now, the next one that I was really surprised about is Sugar. So this fragrance has been hyped in Nigeria for the longest time, and I've just been dragging legs to get it. When I found out that it came out in 50 ml, I rushed to grab it. And guys, I was extremely surprised because I did not expect so much from this fragrance, but I really love it. I love it because it's very unique, even though it does not match with the name, with what it is called. It's literally called Sugar, but this fragrance doesn't smell like sugar. You don't expect sugar from this because it is not. It's just a very beautiful green vanilla scent that smells very juicy, very unique. I actually surprisingly love this. It's a beautiful femme fatale scent, very unique, very mysterious. It gives me that kind of vibe. If I'm rating this fragrance, I'll give it like an 8 over 10. So that's Sugar. I don't know what house this is from, but it's called Sugar. Now, the next one is my absolute baby, Athena from Maison Alhambra. This is said to be a dupe for Burberry Goddess, which is one of my favorite vanilla fragrances ever. I did a comparison between those two. I would link it up here. You can go ahead and binge watch. This is a beautiful, spicy vanilla that settles with this creamy, almost ice cream scent. It smells very sophisticated, very sexy, very seductive. Guys, if you're a vanilla girl, you cannot sleep on this. This is one of my best vanilla fragrances ever. And recently, Latafa came out with their own version, which is Angam. Angam is so pricey. Angam is like 85k, and this is like 30 something k. You can literally buy two and a half of this for Angam. I thought to get Angam, but when I saw the price, I was like, you know what? I would rather get backups of Athena than get Angam. I said maybe I'm able to get a good deal for the price. But for now, I'll just repurchase this. I think this is almost out, so I'm definitely going to get a backup of this because I absolutely love it. You guys don't even understand my obsession on Athena, Burberry Goddess. My Burberry Goddess is almost out, even though I got a backup bottle. I have a lifetime of supply with Burberry Goddess and its dupes. If I'm rating this 10 out of 10, you already know, 10 out of 10. So that's Athena from Maison Alhambra. Now, the next one I got that I really love is Mirage Exclusive from French Avenue. This, I got it because they said it smells like Bewitching Yasmin by Penhaligon, which I really love. And I've just been mising that fragrance because it is so pricey and I don't want it to finish. So I was so happy to hear that there's a dupe for it. And when I sprayed it at first, it was giving me like a watered down version of Bewitching Yasmin. But I think with time, when it settles, it becomes darker, even though I don't think it will get to the point where it's like as intense and as Bewitching Yasmin, but it's like a perfect alternative if you want to try Bewitching Yasmin. If I'm rating this fragrance, I'll give it like an 8.5 over 10. The next one I'll be talking about is one that I was hugely disappointed by, which is Souvenir Blooming Bliss from Afnan. This fragrance is said to be duping vanilla powder from Matiere Premier. The first time I smelled this fragrance, it was giving me nothing. And I was like, why is this fragrance giving me nothing? Like, I could literally smell nothing. But when it settled, this fragrance started giving me this powdery vanilla, literally like vanilla powder with a little bit of screechy suntan lotion scent to it. It was then that I realized that this is literally what this fragrance is duping, vanilla powder. So that's why it is smelling like vanilla powder. But I wish they made this fragrance a little more intense, like a little more thick and have more weight. I'm just not a fan right now. This is not giving, like, it's not impressing me, it's not blowing my socks off. Considering the hype on vanilla powder, I was expecting so much from it because people said that this is like a coconut vanilla scent, very creamy, very sexy. Right now, it's not giving me that. It's just giving me vanilla powder, literally, with suntan lotion screechiness. I might declutter this, I'm not so sure. If I'm rating this, I'll rate it like a 5/10. Maybe I'll sample vanilla powder to see if this fragrance is actually duping it. But for now, I am not impressed, and this fragrance has stayed in my collection for a while, so it's not about maceration or anything. Now the next one is one that I mentioned I was going to get, Hibiscus Magic Artisan's perfume. I did a review on all the 3 fragrances from this line. I would link it up here so you can go ahead and binge watch. But this fragrance is a beautiful fruity scent, like a cocktail of fruits, a mix of different kinds of fruits. But the more dominant one is the strawberry, the raspberry, the lychee, and then it has a little bit of patchouli in it. I really love this. This is said to be duping Hibiscus Mahajad from Maison Crivelli. If you know me, you know that Angel Nova is my favorite fruity fragrance. Angel Nova is said to smell similar to Hibiscus Mahajad, except the leather, because Hibiscus Mahajad has leather in it. This one is more closer to Hibiscus Mahajad, and I really love this. It's such a sexy fruity fragrance. If I'm rating this, I'll give it like an 8/10. So that's Hibiscus Magic Artisan's perfume from Fragrance World. Now the next one I got is Juicy Melange from Paris Corner. Surprisingly, this smells very similar to this. I got this one first, so I didn't know what sugar smelled like. I loved this. It gave me this juicy berry scent with that green vanilla. And when I got sugar, I was like, this is literally the same fragrance. It was when I smelled sugar, I now remembered what Ajwa said when she was talking about this fragrance, saying that it smells similar to sugar. And I was already hating this fragrance even when I haven't smelled sugar yet. But when I did, I was like, okay, they smell very, very similar. Ajwa was right. These 2 fragrances smell very similar, and they also smell very similar to Aura by Mugler, except that Aura has that mintiness in it, which this one doesn't have. To me, this one is more like a fruity, juicy purple berry scent with that green vanilla. It's very unique. I really, really love this. I think they are actually the same price range, so you can get either one. But I love this fragrance, and the name suits it perfectly. Juicy Melange. It is really, really juicy. If I'm rating this, same as the other one, 8.5/10. Now the next one I'll be talking about is Care Confection by Paris Corner. There was a lot of hype on this fragrance because it's said to be duping Kayali's Vanilla Candy Rock Sugar, which I have, and I've done the comparison. If you want to see a detailed comparison video between those 2 fragrances, let me know in the comment section. But this fragrance is like a very sweet, girly candy scent. It has this bright, sexy candy sweetness to it. It smells very delicious. It literally smells like candy, like hard candies, and I really love this. I love the fact that it's loud. It projects crazily into the air. For my sweet fragrance girlies, my sweet tooths, if you want that perfect, affordable, sweet fragrance that literally smells like pink candies, Care Confection is perfect for you. I got a request from a subscriber, and she said I should do like all the fragrances in this line. I already have Care Fusion. I don't have Care Pistachio because I have Pistachio Gelato and the other gray one. I don't have those 2. But if you want me to do a review of all the fragrances in this line, let me know in the comment section. I can get the other 2 and do for you guys, and maybe compare them to the actual Kayali dupes. But this is a beautiful sweet fragrance for my sweet fragrance girlies. So that's Care Confection by Paris Corner. If I'm rating this, I'll give it a 9/10. Now the last Arabian fragrance I got in my collection is Lean. Guys, I am obsessed with this fragrance. This fragrance is a beautiful floral mango scent. The way this fragrance is blended, it is so elegant. I'm going to be doing a single review on this fragrance after this video, so watch out for that video. It's such a sexy, elegant, prim and proper, classy, feminine fragrance that I would recommend for my 2024 or 2025 brides. It's giving bridal, it's giving demure, it's giving classy, it's giving mindful, it's giving sexy. It's such an amazing blend of florals, a bright peachy note to it, and mangoes. This fragrance needs to be talked about more. Like, it's highly underrated. I really, really love it. So that's Lean by Lattafa. If I'm rating this, 10/10. 10/10. Amazing, sexy, bridal Middle Eastern fragrance. So there you have it, the new fragrances in my collection. Some I might be decluttering, I'm not sure which ones yet. From my ratings, I'm sure you can tell my favorites from this bunch. I'm happy to have these new additions to my collection. I might be doing a huge declutter before the end of this year. I'll be doing it on YouTube, so watch out for that video and keep your coins ready. So yeah, have you tried any of the fragrances that I've mentioned on this list? Would you like to try any of the fragrances? Let me know the new additions you have added to your collection. I know Lattafa has been releasing new fragrances back to back. I might be getting the Her Confession and Artisan Antique, also Pride and Love. Maybe I'll do a final haul before the end of this year. Unfortunately, we've come to the end of this episode. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to this channel if you haven't, drop your scent of the day in the comment section. I would love to connect with you in the comment section. Thank you guys for tuning to Bella's Perfume Diaries. I'll be seeing you on my next episode. Bye.